Tuning in a little late here from First Bank and Trust Arena. I'm Mitchell Chadwick. Going to be calling this thriller between New Prague and Bloomington Jefferson JV. .36 Ben Parton for Jefferson clears the zone for Jefferson. As Jaden Manley pressures, can't do enough, and Jefferson keeps it in the zone. 26, Lucas Gorgon tries to put one on, but the shot's blocked. Puck comes out to the neutral. Jefferson has possession. Across the red. Gorgon will get it in. Cloutier, the first man back for New Prague, rings it around the boards. David Johnson gets hit off the puck by number 14, Christopher Holm. Puck gets out of the New Prague zone. Now Gilbertson crosses the red, dumps it deep on net. Caleb Crane, the goalie for Jefferson, has some trouble with it, but he'll cover it. It's going to be Estrom versus Bader. Actually, Wunderlich, I apologize. Jefferson clears the zone. Puck hops over Schmitz's stick. Now he's in a race with Antonio Chavarria. Aiden Estrom exits the zone. 2-on-2, he's got Bodie. Defender falls, Estrom holds. Estrom circles the zone, tries to pass up to Schmitz. Schmitz can't handle. Puck clears. Dylan Keno, the goalie for New Prague, plays the puck, leaves it for Schmitz. Schmitz rings it around the boards. Estrom chips it out to Herbeck. Herbeck attempts to get it out. Messy, but out. Now Wunderlich clears the puck. Number 29, Leo Oss, first one to get it. He'll ring it around. Caleb Schmitz keeps it in the zone. Behind the net, Bodie Vosetka gets absolutely clobbered by Leo Oss behind the net. That's mass on mass right there. Now Gilbertson clears it for New Prague. Jaden Manley crosses the red. Now he'll cross the blue. Gets stepped up on, but gets the puck deep. Taden Krocek with the pressure. Puck gets out, but not too far as Carter Cloutier clears it back in. Now Oss tries to get it across. Once again, held by Carter Cloutier, but it's going to be offsides. Shots are 4-4. Number 9, Antonio Chavarria. Matthew Kubish got the first goal for Jefferson. Now Carter Cloutier gets the puck stolen from him. 16, Griffin Larson throws it in front, nothing there for Jefferson. Now Brooks Hagen's gonna try to wheel it to the outside. Gets knocked off the puck, keeps going, good pressure by Brooks. Puck does come out. Now Gavin Wunderlich has it. Crosses the red. Crosses the blue, tries to find Hagen, but he's not there, and the puck goes out of play. Wunderlich versus Parton on the faceoff to the left of Crane. Wunderlich wins this one. Johnson, quick shot, just wide. Jefferson clears, but Hudson Herbeck doesn't let him go too far as he gets it back in the zone. Now Kubas throws it up. They're going to call icing off. Dylan Keno is going to play it, except he's going to cover it as he gets slashed by number 24, Henry Brandt, who's crashing the net hard. Whistle to the right of Keno. Wunderlich versus Parton, part 2. Parton gets the best of him on this one. Now Schmitz pressured in the corner. Jefferson comes out with it. Parton leaves it to his point man. 26, Gorgon gets it in the zone for Jefferson. Now Wunderlich with the puck in the corner, trying to find some speed, gets it taken, but Herbeck's there to recover. And now New Prague gets it out, but not far. Joe Newman plummeted in the neutral zone. Jefferson with the puck in their own zone. They get it out right to Caleb Schmitz, and now he crosses the red, tries to get it deep. Good stick there by Gorgon. Jefferson's gonna try to move. Bodie Vosepka now all alone. Shot saved by the glove of Crane. Bodie all alone. Doing a little bit of stick handling and a shot on the glove. The goalie gets the best of him. Now Vosepka, good pressure on the wall. Gets it up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson's shot, glove saved by Caleb Crane. He's a big goalie. Doesn't seem like he can get side to side very well, but the puck finds him. Now Jaden Manley tries to pressure, but he runs into a big body and gets knocked down. Aiden Estrom picks off a pass. Patience with the puck from Estrom. Finds Zach Gilbertson at the point. Zach over to Cloutier. Cloutier's shot, tip, save. Bodie Vosepka, rebound, scores! Good determination in front of the net for Vosepka. It's going to be Vosepka from Cloutier and Gilbertson. It's 1-1. Michael McKay breaks it in for Jefferson, but not too fast as Zach Gilbertson stops him. New Prague's going to ice the puck. Puck's going to come down to the right of Key now. So Vosepka from Cloutier and Gilbertson. Caleb Schmitz skates it behind Key now, off of the Wunderlich face-off win. Puck gets rung around, kept in by Jefferson. Now Herbeck battles, tries to get it out, kept in by Jefferson. Number 32, William Mosier, with two good pinches there. Finally, Krocek's able to get it out, won't be icing. Caleb Crane's gonna come play it out. Brooks Hagen, good speed, good pressure, not enough. Now Jefferson's gonna break it out. Just off the stick of Winston Lone. Now Caleb Schmitz throws it back to Hudson Herbeck. And now Hudson is gonna wheel. Hudson chips it up. Kubish versus Krocek. As Caleb Schmitz has it in the neutral zone. Backtracks and throws it up the boards. Now Kubish, the goal scorer, turns it over in the neutral zone. Joe Newman gets knocked off the puck by Kubish. Good back check. Caleb Schmitz over to Gilbertson. Zach throws it up to Joe, just off the stick of Joe. And Lone is going to ring it around his zone as Ben Golden, will skate across his zone. Looking for options behind Crane. Now he'll throw it up. Good stop by Carter Cloutier. Just like we saw in the last game, our defense is really good at maybe not holding the blue line, but they don't let it pass the red too often. Now David Johnson enters the zone. Jefferson's going to get it right back out. Zach throws it to nobody, but Carter Cloutier will be the first man to get it. He throws it up, and that is not going to be icing. As the ref says, the puck got tipped. Zach Gilbertson makes a nice escape move, but turns the puck over. Jaden Manley's there to recover. Traffic in front of the net, doesn't quite go on net. Not sure if Dylan Kenow saw that one anyway. Now Parton drives his own. Leaves it for his point man. Gorgon, stopped by Bodie. Christopher Holm throws it across the ice. Zach Gilbertson throws it right back, and this one is going to be an ice. New Prague needs to work on slowing the puck down a little bit. Doing a lot of throwing. Shots are 8-5 New Prague. Wunderlich wins a face-off against Bader. Now Herbeck with speed, and he's going to wheel right around the defenseman. Tries to outbody the guy, but gets bodied. Good forecheck by Aiden Estrom. Now Jefferson's going to try to break it out right under the stick of Chavarria. Now Estrom makes a beautiful move, tries to cut back, gets hit. Bodie Vosepka's shot just wide. Aiden Estrom got stood up right in the slot, made one too many moves. Now Estrom's going to clear the zone. 25, Jacob Niedry. With a terrible pass. Turned over. Zach Gilbertson, spin move. Gets it deep. Now Niedry again. Throws it across to his partner. Not a great pass again. Now he gets his third shot, and he'll just throw it. Carter Cloutier gets it on net. Rebound, Krocek. Looking in front of the net, nobody there. Cloutier's going to pinch. Good effort. Now Jaden Manley's trying to help him out. The puck gets out. Krocek to Gilbertson. Gilbertson back to Krocek. Krocek looking for Brooks Hagen right behind him. Should have been a too many men call there. We'll let it slide. Now Ben Golden gets the puck up. Wunderlich in the battle of the 16s with Griffin Larson. Winston Lone with a shot way over the net from behind the goal line. Don't know what the thought process was there. You're not Connor Bedard. Taden Krocek drive, shot, saved by Crane. Good pressure there by Taden. But shot it right into the goalie. It's never going to go in when you shoot it right at the goalie. Now Kubish for Jefferson. Throws it up ice, nobody there. It's going to be an icing. Good pass. Aiden Estrom's going to take the draw here for New Prague against Griffin Larson. Estrom wins it to Newman. Newman throws it up to his point man, Hudson Herbeck. He gets it deep. Now Kubish, protecting the puck well, throws it up the boards. Golden will give it to his man Larson. Tries to chip it around Joe Newman, and the period's over. David Johnson after the buzzer in 39 with a huge slash on David Johnson after the buzzer. That was unnecessary. Not sure if they're going to call any penalties, but unnecessary anger from number 39, Ben Golden, as he absolutely hacks at our boy David Johnson. Shots are 10-5. New Prague. Jefferson started the game off real hot with Matthew Kubish with a goal. Drove around our whole team, buried the goal around Dylan Kenow. But New Prague later bounced back. with a good point-to-point pass from Gilbertson to Cloutier. Then Cloutier took a shot. Bodie Vosepka buries the rebound. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. As New Prague's the first one out of their bench. Still waiting for Jefferson. They do have 20 seconds. Don't believe they're calling any penalties. Will be 5-on-5 hockey. It's going to be Wunderlich versus Larson to open the period. Good tie-up. Now Aiden Estrom gets in the zone. Shot. Save by Crane. And now Kubish is going to break it out with speed. Throws it up to Golden. Golden loses the puck. Pressure by Herbeck. Good hit by Hudson Herbeck. Larson puts pressure on Estrom. Now Herbeck comes out with it, tries to clear. Kubish keeps it in. Shot over two New Prague guys, just wide of Dillon. Now Caleb Schmitz with speed. We got numbers, 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Caleb Schmitz, ew. Gets lost in a deke. Aiden Estrom picks up the puck. Taken away by Jeff. Now Wunderlich on the half wall, throws up to Gilbertson. Gilbertson walks, good move, just loses it. Puck exits the zone. Gilbertson tries to throw across to Schmitz. Turns it over, Jefferson gets it deep. Now Kubish tries to hit Logan Matson. Puck goes off his stick, and New Prague's gonna ice the puck. Great move by Caleb Schmitz to enter the zone. He even had me faked out, but couldn't quite execute off of it. Jaden Manley, the man, wins the face-off. Jefferson keeps it in. Shot tipped in front by Cloutier. Dillon gets a hold of it and gets a whistle. Brooks Hagen, good pressure on the point. Gets the puck out, but Jefferson does get it back deep. Now Gilbertson throws it up the middle. No one there for New Prague. Jefferson skates it back in the zone. Good stick by Carter Cloutier on Christopher Holm. Whistle is blown. Penalty on Jefferson. It's going to be number 24, Henry Brandt. Didn't quite see what the penalty was for. But all that matters is we have a power play. Jaden Manley gets dumped off the face-off, and Kubish is going to ring it around the boards and get the puck out. Keno back for New Prague to play it. Carter Cloutier waves him off. Now he's going to skate. He's got time. Shoots it across the ice. Brooks Hagen, puck intercepted. Zach Gilbertson will try to get it deep. Jefferson gets it deeper the other way. Dylan Kenow stops it. Leaves it there for Zach Gilbertson. Number 4, Winston Lone on him, but he'll wheel right past him. Now Zach Gilbertson, the big man, wheeling. Gets it in the zone. Now Bodie Vosepka picks it up, takes a shot, blocked by Kubish. Wunderlich, good pressure in the corner. He'll come out with it, but not too far. As Jefferson, number 28, Logan Matson will get it deep. 1:06 left. on the New Prague power play. Aiden Estrom with speed. Crosses the red, crosses the blue. Aiden Estrom, nice move. Just gets it turned over. Hudson Herbeck to Bodie. Bodie over to Wunderlich. Wunderlich enters. Pressure on. Wunderlich tries to get it on net. Gets dumped. Now Jefferson gets a nice hop off the glass, and the puck leaves again. Dylan Keno to play. 35 seconds left to go on the power play. Caleb Schmitz makes a nice move. Gives it up to Herbeck. Herbeck. Pass intercepted. Now Kubish is going to wheel. Good stick by Hudson, but nicer move. Good hit. Getting lost in my words here. 15 seconds left on the power play. Wunderlich enters zone. Throws it up the boards. Hudson Herbeck. You got to get a shot here on this power play. Hudson down to Bodie. Bodie back to Hudson. Hudson Herbeck shot blocked. Michael McKay with a good block. Now Bodie finds Manley. Manley shot. Good blocker by Crane. And pass just missed. Jacob Niedry. Tried to spring him out of the box. Just a bit too early, though, on the pass. Great rip by Jaden Manley on the power play. Couldn't quite bury. Quicker blocker by Caleb Crane. Puck on the half wall. McLean McKee rings it around. Turned over. Now David Johnson tries to use his body to protect the puck. Gets pinned up against the wall. Carter Cloutier in to help. Niedry gets it out. Zach Gilbertson's going to wheel around his net. Manley tries to chip up to Joe Newman, but he's not there. But David Johnson's going to pick it up. Now Johnson makes a nice move. Defender's lost. Johnson, shots blocked. Put on net, right into the pad. Puck's loose in front. No shot. Now Niedry with a, jeez. I don't even want to say it anymore. This kid needs to learn how to pass. Too many men again, and they won't. They're going to call offsides. Nope, they are calling too many men. Second time this game. First time they're going to call it. Number 39, the Angry Beast. That's slash David Johnson. No, he's not going to serve it. Instead, they're going to go to McLean McKee. What a name. So it's going to be 2 minutes for too many men. New Prague, another power play. Jefferson proving that they have a good penalty kill here. Dylan Kenow throws it up. Taden Krocek now with time. He's going to skate. Crosses the red, crosses the blue, gets it deep. Good play by Taden. That's what we haven't seen yet out of this team. Great execution. Now Schmitz holds it in the zone. Good move. But he turns it over by doing too much at the blue. New Prague gets it back for a little bit. Now Brooks Hagen with the good support. He's got 2-on-1 with Wunderlich. Wunderlich wasn't ready for the pass and fans on the one-timer. Good hold by Schmitz. Schmitz. Herbeck. Herbeck, puck poked away. And now Jefferson will get it out. Number 27. I don't have his name. Actually, Andres Dirks, who just joined us this period. Looks like he'll be playing varsity later, too. Kenow throws it over Schmitz. 45 seconds left on the power play. Turns it over. Dirks. Dirks move. Good save by Kenow. Flashing that pretty blocker. Now Schmitz is going to go out with speed. Schmitz. Nice move. Now he gets it deep. Number 32, William Mosier tries to clear. And now Jefferson will clear. 15 seconds left on the power play. Gilbertson behind Key now. Throws it up Cloutier right into his shin pads. And now Ben Golden tries to make a move. Zach keeps him to the outside. Now Estrom's got to go. Another good kill by Jefferson. Now Jacob Niedry tries to put one on net, can't. Puck's loose in front. Good save by Dylan. Bodie Vosepka now is going to wheel. Have you ever seen a big man wheel like this? Oh my gosh, Bodie Vosepka, what a move. Shot just wide of the net. Throws in front, Estrom, shot, scores! Aiden Estrom with the snipe. Right under the glove of Caleb Crane. It's 2-1 New Prague. That play all started with Bodie Vosepka. Going from end to end. Never seen a big man like that move like that. Gets all the way up the ice, makes two beautiful moves. Finds Estrom in front of the slot. Buries, 2-1. Now Estrom. Shot, saved by Crane, and he'll cover. Can't believe what I just saw out of Bodie Vosepka. What a dog. Now Johnson with the puck. David loses it, but Caleb Schmitz keeps it in. Good tip by Jaden Manley. Crane didn't see the puck, but it goes just wide. He's lucky. Joe Newman pressured. He'll lose the puck. But, yep, nope, not, yep. Nope. Now New Prague's going to have the puck again. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Now David Johnson makes a pretty move, gets it deep. Lucas Gorgon rings it around the boards. Hudson Herbeck keeps it in, gets it deep again. Good execution here from New Prague, getting the puck deep. Good stick by Johnson. Oh, good hit by Herbeck. How about that? Lucas Gorgon gets hit right into the ref as Dylan Keno makes a nice save. New Prague attempts to clear, can't. Puck kept in front of the net. Good play by Hudson again. Shot. Another block by Hudson Herbeck. Great shift here from Huddy. Now 14, Christopher Holm. Passes up to his point man, blocked in front. This one's by the Jefferson guy. Now this one's in front. David Johnson whacks at it. Puck's not going to get out. Kept in by Winston Lone. Schmitz, first guy to the puck, gets hit in the corner. Tries to clear. Can't. Now Wunderlich will get the puck out of the zone. Can he get it deep? There it is. Wunderlich won't change. The rest of the boys will. Brooks Hagen with the forecheck. Good hit by Brooks. Little guy throwing his body around. Now Lucas Gorgon will skate up the ice. Makes a beautiful move around Cloutier, but he loses it because Brooks Hagen's there to support. Now Gavin Wunderlich gets hit off the puck, but Brooks Hagen's there. Now Brooks just throws it off the boards. Don't know what the thought was there. Kept in the zone by Jefferson. Now Gilbertson. Clears. Good pressure by Krocek. Kubish, the goal scorer for Jefferson, throws it up. Henry Brandt can't get too far as Carter Cloutier is there to stop him. Jefferson's going to get it deep. Cloutier throws it up the boards. Krocek tries to chip out, can't. Puck in front of the net. It's loose. Good awareness by Kenow to keep it out. Now Golden tries to spin and throw it on. Traffic in front of the net blocks it. Kubish tries to find a guy across the slot, can't. Oh, Redeflected in front of the net. Now New Prague will ice it. Way to follow the puck there by Dylan Kenow. (14-12) shots. New Prague still leading. Caleb Schmitz has the puck down low. Gets it out. But William Mosier's there for Jefferson. Throws it off the boards. Now Ben Golden will enter the zone. He'll shoot. Good glove by Dylan Kenow. Griffin Larson wins a face-off. Bodie Vosepka, good pressure, can't quite get it out. Now Bodie will get it out. Aiden Estrom's there, can't quite corral the puck. Jefferson's got it in the neutral zone. Dirks leaves it. Christopher Holm enters, making a bunch of moves. He'll turn around, give it to his point. Shot just outside of the net. Dirks tries to keep it in. Aiden Estrom's there. Bodie Vosepka tries to pressure. Puck clears the zone. They're going to call an ice, but it's not going to get there, so they're going to wave it. Good pressure by Bodie, doing what he can. Caleb Schmitz keeps the puck in the zone. Throws across. Bodie, one-timer, breaks his stick. That would have been lethal. Griffin Larson enters, protecting the puck. Puck's loose in front. Dylan Kenow hops on it. Wow. Bodie Vosepka, promise you if that would have landed, that would have been pretty. Chaviria versus Wunderlich. Wunderlich wins it cleanly. Gilbertson chips it to Cloutier. Cloutier tries to ring it. David Johnson can't get it past Kubish. And Zach Gilbertson's going to go to the box for a cross check after putting knee dry on the ice in front of the net. So it's going to be Zach Gilbertson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And we're going to get a first look at this Jefferson power play. They only have 2 guys on the ice. They're not going to do much with that. Now, slowly, their guys come onto the ice. It's going to be Griffin Larson versus Gavin Wunderlich. Wunderlich wins it, but Jefferson gets the puck. Lone over to Kubish. Kubish shot. Didn't quite get there as it's blocked by Hudson. Good hit by Hudson and Gavin. Sandwich their man. And Gavin's going to clear the zone beautifully. Lucas Gorgon leaves it for Kubish. Kubish loses it. Good pressure by Krocek. And Krocek is going to go for tripping after a nice little flop there by Kubish. Now Krocek's going to touch the puck, stop the play. It's going to be 5-on-3 for a minute 18. As Krocek goes to the box for tripping. Estrom, Schmitz, and Herbeck for New Prague. Larson's going to take the draw. Dirks comes in. Gets it to 26, Gorgon. Kubish to Dirks, one-timer just wide. Now Gorgon, throws it deep. Larson walking up to Gorgon. Gorgon, shot, flashing glove by Dylan Kenow. Not much traffic in front. Easy shot, easy save for Dylan. Now Kubish walks the line with a rolling puck. Gives it over to Gorgon. Gorgon, Kubish. Kubish shot, saved by Kenow, and another save on the rebound by Dylan Kenow. The rebound by Andres Dirks. Denied by Dylan Kenow with 52.6 seconds left in the period. 43 seconds left on the first penalty to Zach Gilbertson. Kubish walks, shot, saved by Dylan. Kubish holds the puck in. Pass it down to Larson. Larson walks, slot off the crossbar on a one-timer from Dirks. New Prague caught a break there. 22 seconds left on the Gilbertson minor, which will leave about 9 seconds left in the period on the rest of the kill. Excuse me. Kubish, shot, tipped, saved by Kenow. Back to Kubish. Kubish, down to Dirks. Dirks, Kubish. Kubish, shot, tipped, saved. Kenow, sprawling save by Kenow. On the rebound by Leo Matson. Logan Matson, I apologize. Caleb Schmitz is going to try to clear the zone, kept in by Gorgon. Nice sauce. Another save by Kenow, and the buzzer sounds. Dylan Kenow putting it all on the line beautifully. As Kenow spreads eagle, not allowing anything. And it's 2-1 at the end of the period. Jefferson got their shots back, 24-14 shots. Good 5-on-3 kill for New Prague. They got 33 seconds left in the third period. Goal scored by Aiden Estrom. Wide open shot in front. Play made by Bodie Vosepka. And it's 2-1 at the end of second. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the third. Both teams have taken the ice here in New Prague. Scores 2-1 New Prague. Shots are 24-14 Jefferson. The game started by a Matthew Kubish goal. That's number 9 for Jefferson. Offensive defenseman. Likes to skate the puck up a lot, join the rush, get deep in the zone. Buried one past Dylan Kenow. Then New Prague answered back. It was Bodie Vosepka on a rebound from the shot of Carter Cloutier from the point. And then Bodie Vosepka wheeled all the way up the ice. Beautiful playmaking. Dished the puck right to Aiden Estrom in the slot. Buried an uncontested goal. 2-1 is where we stand. New Prague on the penalty kill for 30 seconds to start the period. Jefferson's going to circle back in their zone. 14, Christopher Holm leaves it for Lone. Golden mishandles it. Herbeck clears the zone. Good clear by Herbeck. 15 seconds left on this Jefferson power play. Penalty, Peyton Krocek for tripping. Winston Lone enters the zone for Jefferson. Throws it up. Shot just wide of the net. That shot from William Moser. New Prague full strength. Pass just out of the reach of Aiden Estrom. It's going to be no ice. Now Estrom mishandles behind the net. Pokes it up to Vosepka. Vosepka loses the puck to Jefferson. Now it's going to be Gorgon. Ben Parton throws it in front of the net. Dylan didn't know where it was. Luckily not in the net. Now Vosepka is going to take a shot from outside the blue. Glove saved by Caleb Crane. It's going to be Manly versus Chaviria. Chaviria wins it. Kubish rings it around. Puck leaves the zone. Carter Cloutier just misses. It's going to go all the way back. Carter gets the puck poked. Knee dry. Throws it in front. Stopped by Zach Gilbertson. Now Tatum Krocek tries to pressure. Knee dry keeps it deep. Cloutier, the first one to the puck. Tries to get it out. Stopped. Zach Gilbertson blocks the shot from Lucas Gorgon. And now Kubish allows the puck to leave the zone, circles back, tries to get it back in. Jaden Manley with good pressure, keeps it out. Now New Prague with the puck, Zach Gilbertson. Cloutier throws it up, turns it over. Lucas Gorgon, shot, saved by Dylan. No rebound available. Krocek on the half wall, just throws it up to the middle. It's gonna be Brooks Hagen battling for a puck. Good stick. Both hit the boards hard. Everybody's okay. Now Kubish skates in front of his own net, makes a move, almost loses it. Brooks Hagen with the forecheck. David Johnson comes out with a shot, saved by Crane. Wunderlich, good pressure. Battle in the corner. Chavarius. Pressured by Wunderlich. Hagen tries to throw it in front of the slot. No one there. Now Herbeck keeps it in. Weak backhand. Chavarius will get it out, but Caleb Schmitz is there to recover. David Johnson flat-footed at the red line. He'll throw it in the zone. Leo Oss back to Kubish, and Kubish gets it out off the glass. Kubish is going to try to change as the puck's battled for in the neutral zone. New Prague comes out with it. Caleb Schmitz is going to wheel. Gets past the red. Makes a move, gets slashed 4 times. Doesn't get a call. Jaden Manley at the point. Throws to Herbeck. Fans on the one-timer. Johnson gets the puck deep. Manley with the pressure. Falls. Joe Newman supports. Throws it up to Schmitz. Schmitz to Newman. Newman, pass intercepted. But New Prague still has it. Newman mishandles it, throws it back, chips it off the board. Jaden Manley up to the point. Caleb Schmitz, good move at the blue. Patience. Nobody across the slot. Now Jefferson's going to break it out. Matson turns it over at the blue, but gets it back. Now gets it deep. Hudson Herbeck, first man to the puck behind Dylan. Hudson tries to throw across the ice, tipped by Jaden Manley, and now it will be an ice. .10:42 to go left in regulation. Tie up at the dot. Golden tries to throw it in front. Nothing there. Now Estrom's going to wheel out with speed. Pressure by Kubish. Great stick there by the defenseman, Matthew Kubish, who is quite clearly the best player on this Jefferson JV team. Puck gets out. Estrom throws a reverse hit. Turns the puck over. Good pick by Gavin Wunderlich. And now Larson for Jefferson will skate it out. He'll enter the zone. Gilbertson, good pressure on Larson. Ben Golden, shot blocked wide. Now Dirks, who joined us in the second period. Looks like he'll be playing 2-2. Zach Gilbertson will finally get the puck out for New Prague, but it's going to be another icing. A little bit slower of a period here coming out for New Prague. Jefferson hungry for one. Jefferson wins the draw cleanly. Jaden Manley didn't like it, so he just shot the puck out of play. Manley versus Parton. Parton wins it. Shot blocked. Now Schmidt skates it behind his net. He'll ring it around. Krocek's going to try to win a race. Can't. Now Parton behind the net. Loses it to Manley. Tries to clear. Good hold by Gorgon and Michael McKay. Schmitz reverses. Herbeck's there. Herbeck off the boards. Hops over the stick of Gorgon. Puck gets out. Now Krocek pressures. There is a penalty on Bloomington Jefferson here. Ref with his hand up. Keno off the ice. Schmitz throws it up into no one. Jefferson touched the puck. Play stopped. 36. Ben Parton with his mouth wide open, not knowing what he did. They're teeing him up, calling him for unsportsmanlike.
Jefferson penalty has been assessed to number 36, Benjamin Parton.
So Ben Parton, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Wunderlich's going to take the draw for New Prague. Wins it. Caleb Schmitz at the blue with patience. Schmitz down to Estrom. Estrom looking for options. Fans on the pass and turns it over. Kubish will clear the zone. New Prague 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Jefferson's got a really strong kill. Really aggressive as Caleb Schmitz loses the puck as he enters the zone. Cleared by Jefferson. Now Estrom wheeling into the zone. Stops. Jefferson comes up with the puck low in the zone. They shoot it clear. Minute 5 left on this New Prague power play. Caleb Schmitz with the puck again. He's going to skate now. Caleb Schmitz stops before entering. Makes a move. Crosses the red. Now Jaden Manley gets slashed. Scrum in the corner. Manley comes out. But then Jefferson gets it back. Attempted clear by Leo Oss. Schmitz keeps it in for a second, loses it in his feet, and this one gets out. Now Johnson throws it back to Zach Gilbertson. Gilbertson's going to try to get something going here. Now Manley, shot right into the pads of Matthew Kubish, and he's going to wheel. Attempted dangle. Nothing doing because Carter Cloutier's right there. 10 seconds left on this power play. Carter Cloutier tries to clear. Jefferson's full strength. Should be an ice. They're not going to call it. They'll give Jefferson some grace there. Johnson gets tied up. Can't make a play with the puck. Now knee dry. Gets it clear. Carter Cloutier, first man to the puck for New Prague. Gives it up to Krocek. Krocek tries to find the middle. Brooks Hagen's not there. Now Gorgon loses the puck at the blue. Hagen's there. Puck gets deep for Jefferson. Carter Cloutier off the glass. Brooks Hagen gets hit from behind. Loses the puck. Hudson Herbeck reverses. Loses the puck on the net. Now he'll just ring it. Taden Krocek stops it. Puck just can't get out for New Prague here. As Jefferson's going to regroup. Hudson Herbeck's going to be the first man to the puck. He clears the zone. William Mosier passes up to Gorgon. They couldn't handle it cleanly. Puck's back in Jefferson's zone. Now knee dry will try to skate. Turned over, Caleb Schmitz. He's going to try to finally do something here. Get something going for New Prague. Makes a move at the blue, gets it in, no offsides. Krocek back to Schmitz. Schmitz, shot, save, rebound. Vosepka denied. Believe it was a block shot by Kubish. And now Dirks drives. Nothing there. Good stick by Vosepka. Good block by Vosepka. As Krocek dumps his man, they're not going to call anything. Looked like it could have been a cross check, but good hard play by Taden. Now Schmitz throws it up to Manley. Manley crosses the red, dishes it to Vosepka. Manley's got it back at the blue, throws the puck, turned over. Ben Golden crashed in by Carter. Good pressure by Carter to try to keep the puck in. He's wrapped around. They're not going to call a hold there. Kid had him in a headlock with a stick, and now he's going to get a break. Griffin Larson shot, 5-hole. Unreal. Unlucky series of events there for New Prague. As Griffin Larson had our guy Carter Cloutier in a headlock. Prevented him from getting back, and then he got a breakaway. Buried a 5-hole on key now. 2-2 hockey game with 3:55 left in regulation. Nothing we can do there but respond as David Johnson gets dumped right in front of us by Winston Lone. New Prague's got to find their momentum back. Schmitz walks the line, shot blocked by Lone. Wunderlich slap shot blocked by Lone again. Good discipline by Winston Lone as the shot is under the padded crane. He had no idea where the puck was. Good quick shot by Schmitz. It's going to be Krochek versus Lone on the draw to the right of Crane. Tie up on the dot. Hagen comes out with it, gives it to Herbeck. Herbeck's shot blocked by two guys. That was not the shot from Herbeck. Two guys standing in front of him. Should have looked up. Now Brooks Hagen is smashed. Henry Brandt. Good hit. Shots high of the net. Caleb Schmitz pressuring his guy, Logan Matson. Now Kubish shot. Save by Dylan Keno. Right into the chest. Parton versus Wunderlich. Parton wins. Shot blocked by Parton off the shot from Christopher Holm. Now Wunderlich's going to wheel. Wunderlich shoots it off the Jefferson bench. Play is stopped. Now Gilbertson in the neutral zone. Tries to jam it up the boards. Blocked by Michael McKay. But now Gilbertson's going to wheel. He'll dump it in on net. Handled by Crane. Vosepka keeps it in for a moment. And now Jefferson will get it out. It's Parton with speed. Gets around Zach. Throws it on net. Dylan Kenow will cover for a whistle. And a face-off to the right of him. .28 shots for Jefferson, 18 for New Prague, 2:13 left in regulation. Quick shot off the draw by McLean McKee. What a name. Like I said before. Caleb Schmitz rings the puck. Bodie Vosepka's there. Patience by Bodie. He'll get it off the glass and out. Now Matthew Kubish crosses the line. Shot, saved by Kenow. Didn't quite see it the whole way, but kicked out his pad, got it. Now Vosepka throws it up to Schmitz. Schmitz joins the rush. Schmitz, toe drag, gets back to the outside. Another move by Schmitz. In front, redirect by Estrom. Good save by Crane. Battle. The puck looks to be on top of the net. They're battling. It's on the ice now. Estrom. It's got Vosepka. Vosepka shot. Redirect. Save by Crane. Vosepka at the point. Throws it to Herbeck, but not a smart pass as the big man, McLean McKee, interrupts the play. Gets it out for Jefferson, but he's not fast enough. Caleb Schmitz will take care of him. And now McKee loses the puck. Shot from the point. Puck is loose in front. Dylan Kenow recovers. McLean McKee is laying on our guy. And now Kubish with a one-handed shot. Throws it into the net. Hudson Herbeck limping off the ice. Not a good sign for New Prague. As there's the shot from Bodie Vosepka as he waited a long time, and that's a scary sight for any defender. Big man Bodie Vosepka winding up for a shot. Now a quick shot off the draw, trickled into Dylan Kenow. 45 seconds left. Some hacking on the draw. Golden's gonna back off. Ref pump fakes. And now David Johnson lunges, and now he'll get the puck out. Johnson up to Newman. Newman gets it deep. Now it's Dirks. Beautiful move by Dirks. Loses it in front. Gilbertson, good way to clear the net. Now Dirks sidesteps Cloutier. Puck gets out. David Johnson. Oh, defender trips. Slash. Not called. Crane loses the puck in front of him. As Jefferson is getting away with a lot of these penalties. And that's the buzzer. We're heading to OT. Let's go. This gets a man excited. Nothing like some overtime in JV hockey. There's 2-1 coming into the third period. And then Jefferson got away with the lucky play as Griffin Larson had a breakaway 5-hole on Dylan Kenow. Shots are 32-21 Jefferson. Who's going to be the hero? Give me Bodivo Sepka. It's going to be 5-minute overtime. If nothing happens in 5 minutes, this game will end in a tie. Wunderlich wins the draw. Estrom gets dumped in the center dot. Now Wunderlich, good pressure. He'll come out with it, tries to get it deep. Lost in his feet. Vosepka is offsides. Messy play in the neutral zone there. Wunderlich versus Winston Lone. Lone wins this one. Moser throws it over to Kubish. Kubish up to Lone. Lone gets it in. Schmitz puts a body on him. Wunderlich puts a bigger body on him. Now Schmitz makes a move. Throws it up to Estrom. Estrom's got speed if he uses it. Instead, he's going to go horizontally. Gets knocked off the puck. Vosepka pressuring on Lone. Estrom decides to go for a hit, and that didn't turn out too well for him. It's overtime. You got to play the puck. And then Estrom got away with a slash as he broke the kid's stick. Now it's going to be an ice for Jefferson. Puck's going to come back down in the Jefferson zone. Aiden Estrom is back on the bench, cooling down. Clock is running. Not sure if that's supposed to be happening or not. We'll let it slide for now. Now, Andres Dirks with speed. First to the puck for Jefferson. And Hudson Herbeck looked like he just shot on Dylan Kenow, but he just dumped it wide of the net. Now Dirks will put it on Kenow, save. Caleb Schmitz enters the zone for New Prague. Schmitz gets it deep. Manley, good pressure. Now Krocek holds the zone. Manley tries to put it on just wide, gets dumped. Dirks tries clearing for Jefferson. Schmitz keeps it in, shot, saved by Crane, sorry. Manley loses his stick, he'll go to the bench to change. Christopher Holm gets in the zone. Shot blocked. Now Wunderlich. Wunderlich taking his time. Now he'll wheel. Here's Gavin. Evading the slashes, evading a defender, and he gets dumped over the boards. Hands to the face, they're not going to call it. Helmet damn near came off. Now Gilbertson makes a move, fumbles the puck. Jefferson recovers. It's Michael McKay. And then a shot and a attempted redirect fails for Jefferson in front of the net. Kubish tries to keep it deep. David Johnson, now it's a 2-on-1. Johnson and Newman. Kubish, good back check. Puck never gets in for New Prague. And they're gonna have to regroup here. Gilbertson over to Newman. Newman to Johnson. Gets absolutely smoked, but Newman recovers. Newman shot just wide of the net. David Johnson's been hit a few times tonight. He'll be feeling it. Oh, good hand battle there by Zach Gilbertson. Now Aiden Estrom's going to try to wheel. It's going to be an ice on New Prague. New Prague needs to keep our discipline here. .50 seconds left running time. Manley versus Lone. Schmidt skates behind Kenow. Throws it up to Vosepka. Vosepka tries to clear, kept in by Gorgon. It's deep. Schmidt skates around Kenow. Schmidt is going to wheel. 25 seconds left for New Prague. Schmitz gets around his defender. Schmitz in front. Vosepka just missed the one-timer. And now Gorgon loses the puck. 10 seconds left in overtime. Lone shot. Oh my God, it almost went in. Just wide of the net. Dylan Kenow didn't know where it is, and this game's a wrap. It's going to end in a tie, 2-2. Hard-fought game by both teams. Shots 34, Jefferson 23 for New Prague. Kubish and Larson with the goals for Jefferson. And Vosepka and Estrom for New Prague. And tonight's dog of the game, number 44 for New Prague, Bodie Vosepka. Putting out an absolute clinic for a big man out here. Doing his job when he needed to. Also shout out Dylan Kenow, making huge saves when he needed to. And that's really all I got to say about this one. That's a wrap, 2-2 from New Prague Varsity Hockey. Up next, signing off.